Despite a pair of close losses last week, the Lord's basketball team appears much improved here in 2017 and 18. And joining us is one of the key contributors for the Lords. It's sophomore Ben Stern. Ben, I was just talking to you off camera, and I know moral victories are not what this team wants, but those two games last week, Denison a triple overtime loss and Muskingum, kind of showed to me that this team is much improved from a year ago, where a couple rebounds here, a couple rebounds there, and we're going to be undefeated. Yeah. What have you made of the team's play? And obviously, just in my eyes, we're much more efficient on both ends of the floor so far.
Yeah, like you said, we're not trying to come away with these moral victories, but actually win these close games. But I think this year, everyone kind of has a mindset that we should be competing with all these teams that we play, and that we're not going to back down to anyone like because of their name or anything, or like what happened last year. But we're just going to play as hard as we can, and if we get down, they go on a run, we'll battle back. I just think like a lot of people on the team have stepped up this year and made plays on both ends of the floor, and we've made a lot of improvements in the offseason, and I think they're showing. I feel pretty good about the team right now. The
backcourt especially. Schifrin goes for 7 trays the other day against Denison, and Ryan O'Neal off the bench this year has been nothing short of solid. Yeah. Do you credit that to the continuity of everyone's essentially back here? Yeah. What do you credit that to?
I think a lot of people feel more comfortable this year, and our team chemistry definitely has continued because we didn't lose a lot of people from last year, and we feel really comfortable playing with each other, and we all trust each other, and I think that's helped a lot this year. Like you said, Ryan and Schiff have played really well this year so far.
Through 5 games, and I told this to Marty in the office earlier, I don't ever remember our team defense ranking high among the NCAC. Well, through 5 games, we're second in scoring D and third in 3-point field goal percentage, which, again, I don't ever remember a time of it being that high. Now, obviously a long way to go, but what would you credit our defensive makeup through 5 games?
Well, that has been like the focus in the start of the early part of like our practice before game starters. We were focusing on like our defensive principles, and we have a lot of size down low with Lob and Phil. And then we have a guy like Carter who can basically guard anybody on the court and just like shut them down. I think that helps a lot. And our guards have been a lot better about keeping people in front. And we just say like stay in front of a guy, wall off, make sure they shoot over us, and then we'll get the rebound and make sure they only get 1 chance. So I think we've done a lot better with that this year.
Now on your end, shooting really well at the foul line, and you just seem to be in a flow with the game. Not rushing anything, not forcing anything, and you're doing pretty well beyond the 3-point line. What kind of role did you want to bring into this season, your second year?
Yeah, well, we talked with Coach a lot, starting at the very end of last year and then all off season at the beginning of this year. And I just told him that like I wanted to be pretty much in attack mode from the start and try and help the team win games however I could. And if that's scoring, that's good because that's something I feel like I can do. Yeah. And like you said, I've just been trying to get to the line a lot and try and let the game come to me and take my chances when they come.
Off camera, we talked about assistant coach Andrew Kohler, who I think has made a big difference. Alex Lobb underneath seems much more improved. Crampton underneath seems much more improved. Describe what he's kind of meant as the new assistant here. And you said it off camera to me, but describe to the fans back at home what Coach Kohler has meant.
He's been great ever since he came in. He came in right away and started coaching us. He gave a lot of tips, especially to the big guys, because I think he was one when he played in college. He gave us tips about like how to position ourselves both on offense, how to catch the ball like in good position down low, and then on defense, never be too straight up and down and make sure we work around the post. And he's helped us with rebounding a lot and scoring and defense down low. I think that showed because our big guys have played really well this year so far.
Now tomorrow night, Wednesday night, at Allegheny, they've got the the top-ranked scoring defense in the conference so far. What's it going to take? Tomorrow night, they've got a pretty good player, Jordan Rawls, top 10 in scoring and rebounding for the Gators, and we're on the road again tomorrow night. Keys for us against the Gators?
I think the key is always just to focus on how we play, not really worry as much about the other team, play our game. Like we know that we've played well this season. We just got to move on from the Denison game and continue that momentum, keep playing hard, and just trust in our system and our guys. I think we'll be okay.
All right, Ben, thanks for your time. Good luck tomorrow night, and we'll see you Saturday against Wabash.
Thank you.
That was sophomore Ben Stern. He's averaging over 23 points per game the last 2 games for the Lords, who are at Allegheny on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, and then they'll return to Tomsic Arena on Saturday, 3 o'clock start time against Wabash. We hope to see you there, and if not, You can find all the coverage links at athletics.kenyon.edu. For Ben Stern, I'm Clayton Kaufman. We'll see you next time on the KSE.